Tom Welling opens up on the divisive Superman ending from the Smallville series finale as Clark Kent became the Man of Steel. Before the Arrowverse was one of the CW's biggest franchises, Smallville was their primary superhero drama until its end in 2011. Focused on a young Clark Kent, Smallville was the ultimate Superman origin story that lasted for a decade, making it one of the longest-running superhero shows ever made. While Clark did become Superman in the series finale, there was still some controversy as Welling never wore the actual suit. The Smallville series finale ended up being heavily divisive amongst viewers, especially having spent 10 years following the journey of the future Man of Steel. At this year's Lucifer, the TV series official convention, via its Sounds of series, Welling defended the direction of the Smallville series finale, as the following was shared during the panel. Tom Welling is totally fine with the Smallville ending and not having a super suit. He wrote it. Clark needed to move on from Smallville, and the fans' ideas of what happens next are much more fun. Hashtag LucyConNJPic.twitter.com/Kufprun30cnm- Sounds of Series, at Sounds of Series, April 30th, 2023 for Welling. It was more fun to have fans imagine what happened next even though they didn't get to see the actor properly don the costume. It was also crucial for the Smallville star that Clark moved on from his hometown to become the hero that the world needed. Outside of just wearing the chest piece in the final shot of the Smallville series finale, anytime Superman was seen in the episode, it was a CGI figure. As controversial as it was, many have wondered why Welling simply didn't suit up during the last episode. From the very beginning, Smallville had established a principal rule of no tights, no flights, as the show wanted to avoid seeing Clark fly or suit up since it was a prequel series. While there were episodes in that Clark was able to fly temporarily, it wasn't until the final installment that the no flights part of the rule was fully broken. The Superman costume is a bigger deal, however, especially as Smallville Season 10 had the suit in the Fortress of Solitude, implying to fans that the final season was building to that moment. It had also been known for years that Welling was reserved on the notion of putting on the costume, as he feared being typecast later in his career. Even though Clark would don 2 uniforms as the Blur, it was only through those proto-suits that fans got to see the future Superman in physical suits. It will always be a debate in the Smallville viewership about whether or not Welling should have suited up. But in the end, the show lived up to what it was set out to do: get Clark through the lessons that would allow him to be ready for the day he became Superman. Even if he never wore the suit, Smallville will always be one of the most crucial properties in Superman's media legacy.